Alright guys, back at it again. If you notice, this is actually going to be the old nightshade. Sad thing is, nothing wrong with this woofer. Still perfectly fine.
Till we're done with it.
Yeah, like Chad was saying, till we're done with it. Except there was only one problem. Even though that the coils are reading good, when you play this woofer actually at any volume, I got a really bad rattling sound. Well, what that rattling sound was, there's a plastic cap over the top of the former in the motor for some reason, and it shattered. So, but here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go through and basically show you how to get your, your motor off the basket and how we're going to go about doing that. So, first thing we got is a good straight blade. We're going to go around, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go around this surround right here. So, we'll start by doing that. Just going to go around the surround here. Basically, your easiest way of doing this is putting the sub on something that's easily going to spin. That way you don't miss with your hands and you don't end up going to ER. And we're just still going around the surround here. Sometimes you get caught up. Now for you guys out there that do the ever so, wall socketing and sub, I don't have a extension cord right now that ripped apart to pieces. I'm actually kind of short on them right now and I gotta get a new one. So that's why I'm actually just gonna go and tear this one apart. As you can see, actually, it's kind of got a new carbon fiber cap on it. So we're gonna try and cut up the CA glue, but I'm not too worried about that right now. So as you can see, we got the surround fully up. It's not connected to the basket anymore. Moves a little freely. You can hear it rattling around. Nothing's centered anymore. So what we're going to do now, this is the easiest way for me doing this, guys. We're going to take, this part is a nightmare to do. It's not very fun. Basically you have to take your cone and you got to bend it up. And this is how you're going to be able to get to your spider on the subwoofer itself. So we're going to go through and we're just going to bend up the surround as much as it can until it starts looking like it's going to crumble. As you can hear, that's my CA glue breaking on my dust cap. So maybe we'll get to reuse that cap, maybe not, but we'll find out, I guess.
Something tells me no.
Yeah, you never know though sometimes. Alright, as you can see right now, this cone is completely bent forward. It's completely, completely ripped to shreds, really. Definitely you're not reusing this. But as you can see here, we're actually going and we're pretty much ripping this around, and it's a lot more weaker now. This is the part actually that I can't stand, and it's never fun to do, and it never takes 5 seconds to do. Basically what you're going to go and do now is you're going to take your razor blade, straight blade, and you're going to push it into the spider. You're going to hear that rip, and you actually think it's going to be easy. Well, you're going to have to put some work into it, and you're just going to go around the outside of the spider, try and cut it as best as you can. It doesn't take 5 seconds to do this, guys. You got to remember with some of these bigger subs that there's a lot of spiders that they put into them, sometimes 4, sometimes 5, sometimes maybe just 2. But more than likely, most of the time, it's either 4 or 5 you're going to be dealing with. So you got to think that you're actually cutting through 4 or 5 spiders. So you can see where I started my line right here. And my straight blade is not the best here, guys, so bear with me on this. And, you're going to go through, and I'm kind of missing here, but my blade's not the best, like I'm saying. But I'm doing this actually at 2:30 in the morning right now. So you're going to go through and, cut the spider best you can. Kind of hard to do because when you're doing that at the same time holding the cone, it's not all that great. But as you can see though, I ripped through the top spider. I'm not even ripped fully through. But if you look right here, there's still that spider right underneath. So let's just try to get to work on this here. But I'm going to try and cut the top spider. And if whoever